Copycat alert, Blue Origin's Jarvis project is a little too similar to SpaceX. Jeff Bezos, who is Elon Musk's rival in the space race, was also called a copycat by Musk when Amazon became interested in acquiring Xerox's self-driving vehicle for delivering its packages. This same copycat scenario also applies to Blue Origin's Jarvis project, which is a mimic version of Starship. Hello and welcome back to TechSphere, guys. In today's video, we are going to tell you about how SpaceX is one step ahead of Blue Origin, so stay with us till the end of this video. Recently, Elon Musk, the 50-year-old CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, responded to a meme calling out Blue Origin for copying SpaceX and constructing its vehicle touchdown spacecraft with two laughing emojis. Blue Origin's first stainless steel tank, which is part of the company's plans to construct a wholly reusable higher stage for its New Glenn rocket, was revealed to Ars Technica on Tuesday. Venture Jarvis was the pseudonym for this challenge, which was issued last month. While the unofficial image caused a stir among Twitter users, the tank appeared to be quite similar to SpaceX Starship rocket in some parts of the internet. Yesterday, Twitter user SpaceX Master Race provided a screenshot from an Ars Technica article that showed a picture of a prototype tank installed at Launch Complex 36 on the Cape Canaveral Area Power Station in Florida. "Hello Elon, can I copy your homework?" He captioned the photo, implying that Blue Origin New Glenn is a carbon copy of SpaceX's spaceship, which also lands vertically. Elon Musk, the CEO of SpaceX, simply responded with two emojis, roll on the ground with laughter, meaning that he agreed with that prospect. That's just the latest in a series of acrimonious interactions between SpaceX and Blue Origin, who have battled on several occasions in recent years over various issues. While Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk have sparred on occasion about their rockets and other plans for space travel, the screenshots of Jarvis that were revealed is believed as a copied version of SpaceX's Starship. More than simply the stainless steel materials used in the reusable second stage program appear to have been inspired by SpaceX. Bezos is imitating Musk's ambitious proposal to land and rescue both the Super Heavy booster and the Starship upper stage by making both the first and second stages of New Glenn totally reusable. Many in the industry were suspicious of Musk's proposal to develop a huge reusable launch system when he first revealed the Starship project in 2016, then known as ITS, or Interplanetary Transport System. They were still skeptical in early 2019 when Musk said that the rocket's core structure will be made of low-cost stainless steel rather than carbon fiber. Stainless steel is nearly 5 times heavier than composites, but being cheaper and better suited to endure atmospheric heating during re-entry. Bezos has been inquiring about reusable upper stages with his senior employees, but advisors informed him that such an approach was unlikely to succeed, according to sources. Bezos also appears to have been advised that SpaceX's fail-forward strategy of rapidly prototyping and testing starships with few processes and procedures would not be successful. Bezos, on the other hand, watched as SpaceX launched and landed its Starship vehicle last year. This is one of the reasons he decided to start a project at Blue Origin called Jarvis as part of the reusable second stage initiative. According to sources, Bezos has separated elements of Blue Origin's second stage research program from the rest of the company and instructed its leaders to innovate in an environment free of strict management and paperwork procedures. For the time being, New Glenn will be launched with an expendable second stage before upgrading to a fully reusable upper stage in the mid-2020s. A fully reusable launch system is currently viewed as critical to competing with SpaceX for large cargo launches. It's unclear how much money Bezos has set aside for Project Jarvis, or whether its managers report directly to him or to Bob Smith, Blue Origin's CEO. Linda Mills, Blue Origin's Vice President of Communications, did not reply to a request for comment. Not long ago, Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin filed a lawsuit against the U.S. government for awarding a significant lunar exploration contract to the competitor, SpaceX. It took place on April 17th. SpaceX was awarded a $2.89 billion contract to supply NASA with exclusive rights to build a moonlander for its flagship mission of the decade. The lander is the third and most important component of NASA's resurrected lunar explorations, which concluded a half a century ago with the Apollo missions. NASA's Space Launch System rocket would deliver men to the moon's orbit, safely ensconced inside an Orion crew module, as part of Artemis. After Blue Origin and Dynetics filed a protest with the Government Accountability Office, the HLS program was put on hold until the GAO ruled in NASA's favor on July 30th. It's a choice that ensures a SpaceX vehicle, not a Blue Origin craft, will make the first crewed lunar landing in more than 50 years. However, according to the NASA source selection document, NASA would have liked to make 2 awards and have 2 lander vehicles available, but was unable to due to a shortage of finances. According to Forziak, Bezos and Blue Origin may be making their argument for the future, specifically to Congress. Blue Origin is pretty much putting this out there to speak to Congress to say, my competitor's design is riskier than mine, she says. Therefore, you should have a second competition to have 2 providers in case my competitor is too risky and fails. The astronauts will then transfer to SpaceX's Starship spaceship, which is still in prototype, to make the descent to the surface, and then use it to ascend back to the Orion module and return home once their science is completed. Aside from the sheer amount of money involved, this contract is a huge issue. SpaceX wasn't expected to build a lander by themselves at first. Blue Origin, led by Jeff Bezos, had assembled a national team of aerospace veterans, including Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, and Draper, to construct the Blue Moon lander. Dynetics, a defense contractor, was also working on a prototype at the time. NASA awarded preliminary contracts to all 3 companies to develop a design, with the intentions of accepting 2 proposals for the mission itself. However, Blue Origin and its associates, as well as Dynetics, did not make the cut. NASA has hired numerous companies to work on the same project separately in the past to stimulate competition and assure it has a backup plan. According to data published by the Washington Post, SpaceX's bid was the only one NASA could afford. NASA has placed a wager on Elon Musk Enterprise delivering the goods because they only have so much money to play with. According to the New York Times, Blue Origin filed a protest with the Government Accountability Office on Monday, challenging NASA's decision to award the contract to SpaceX exclusively. NASA erred in the appraisal of the plans presented by Blue Origin, SpaceX, and a third bidder, Dynetics, according to Blue Origin CEO Bob Smith. Musk joked about the male anatomy on Twitter in response to the article of Blue Origin's challenge, stating, "Can't get it up to orbit, LOL." The joke refers to the reality that Blue Origin's rockets have yet to achieve orbital spaceflight success. The feud between Musk and Bezos began more than 15 years ago, when a conversation about reusable rockets reportedly went south. Since then, the 2 execs have sparred frequently over their rival plans for colonizing space, and occasionally their other businesses, Tesla and Amazon. Beyond rocket launches, Blue Origin appears to be focused more on in-space operations. Bezos recently approved 2 more large initiatives, one involving in-space propulsion and another focusing on creating and testing in situ resource utilization technologies for the moon and beyond, according to the sources. Blue Origin launched its 17th New Shepard mission on Thursday morning from Launch Site 1 in West Texas, carrying a payload of experiments and an art installation on a suborbital journey. It took place with a crash test dummy named Mannequin Skywalker, but it has trailed behind Musk's SpaceX in the space race. According to one insider, Blue has put together possibly the best space resources team in the market virtually overnight for the Resources Project. The business engaged NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory research scientist Vlad Stamenkovic to oversee the team, as well as numerous other significant employees. The purpose of this initiative is to enable humanity to live on the moon in a more sustainable manner while also developing resources that will benefit life on Earth. In addition, Blue Origin hired Austin Murnan as a senior legal counsel earlier this month. Murnan, a former attorney at New York's Latham & Watkins, specializes in the legal issues of space resources. His history suggests that Blue Origin might claim that no one owns the resources of space, and that the corporation could claim resources on the moon and elsewhere. Murnan wrote a 40-page article in the Fordham International Law Journal arguing that the moon, asteroids, and other bodies in the solar system should be free of control from terrestrial governments or the United Nations and the Outer Space Treaty for modern-day prospectors in the form of commercial space companies. If the Outer Space Treaty is read to have established UN sovereignty in space, it would make that organization the master of all bodies outside the Earth's atmosphere, Murnan wrote. When one considers the vast multitude of celestial bodies in Earth's solar system, and further notes that there are probably more than 100 billion stars in our galaxy, plus untold millions of other galaxies in the universe, such a claim is breathtakingly arrogant. So, what is your take on the matter? Tell us in the comments. If you want to see our upcoming videos, subscribe to our channel, ring the bell icon, and don't forget to like our videos as well. That's all from my side. Thanks for watching.